Alright, what's up everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and I just got done watching this review on that Weber Smokey Mountain, and I made a mistake. And near the end of this video, you're going to see where I said you could put the brisket on at 8 and wake up at 12 in the morning. I meant you could put the brisket on at 8 and wake up at 6 in the morning and still be cool on temperature. Primarily if you aren't using the water. If you use the water, that's going to cut the length of your cook down to about, it seems to take it down about 4 hours. So you can go 4 hours longer without the water than with it. But anyway, check out the review. What's up everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and I am coming to you with a review on the Weber Smokey Mountain. In this case, we happen to be talking about the 18-inch Smokey Mountain. And before we even go any further, I'm going to tell you, this smoker has changed my life. I bought this smoker for $50 on Craigslist. Knew they're about $300, and at $300 I think it's a value. This smoker is as close to set it as and forget it as you can get without going to a pellet grill or like what do you call those things? Electric smokers. But anyway, let's kind of get into like the inside of this thing. So first of all, it comes in a few parts. I'm not sure how it comes from the store, but you have the lid. This grate's a little dirty. I'm going to clean that off when I get cooking. But you have two grates. So you have a grate here and a grate here. And then you have your water bowl here. This part comes out. And then you have, there's a little water in there. I did spray it out a little bit earlier. Basically, here's where you're going to put your charcoal. So, unlike the smaller Brinkmans, they don't have a grate for the charcoal to fall under. At least the one I didn't, or had, didn't. You also have 3 vents on the side. One here. You have one over here. Then you have one on this side. So that's going to allow you to maintain a pretty decent temperature. A lot of times we get wind from the east, so I may shut down the one that's facing east. Anyway, as far as just lighting this thing, it's pretty simple. I'm doing a short cook today, so I'm just going to go with a little lump charcoal here. I'm going to also pour some charcoal from, I have a chimney started going right now. So anyway, let me tell you about this smoker. When I first got it, I was skeptical. I went out, I started the smoker, went inside, and it came out checking it every couple hours, and it was not moving. This smoker here, I am to the point now where I will put a brisket on this thing at night, go to sleep, and wake up in the morning. If I'm starting off at like 250, when I wake up in the morning, it may be 225, but it's going to be between 225 and 250. I had this thing going 11 hours without adding any charcoal to it on a brisket cook. So I can't say enough about this product here. It's simple to clean up. I mean, I love my offset smoker, and it gives you a little bit more of a smoky flavor. But this smoker here, in terms of how much effort that you need to, I mean, it's almost like cheating. Really, it is almost like cheating. So anyway, I'm gonna let these charcoals get ready to go, and then we're gonna pick up the video then. Actually, one more thing on this is this water pan. I've used it with water, without water. I've filled it up with rocks. Today I'm going to go ahead and use the water pan on it. I'm just going to put about, I'm going to fill it up about 1/4 of the way. And I'm also going to foil that water pan so it doesn't get all nasty in there. So anyway, let's pick this review how-to up in just a minute. Alright, so we got this chimney started going, and it probably should go about another 5 minutes, but I'm trying to hurry up and get this pork on. So anyway, we got our ring in here. We're just gonna dump these coals in here. I am going to grab some of this cherry wood. Some people will tell you to let it soak. Some people will tell you not to. I've done it both ways, and I really can't tell the difference personally. Alright, so there we go as far as that goes. Now we got our water pan. I have it kind of foiled up, and I have a little bit of water in there. Take a look down there. So that's going to be our water pan, and I put the foil in there just so I don't have to mess around cleaning up much later. So then you get this, that just fits on there like that. We have our bottom grate. I'm not going to worry about cleaning that because we're not cooking on the bottom tray today. And the top tray we will clean off once some heat gets in here. There's the lid, so it's going to take probably about 20 minutes for it to get where we want it to be. Now my only complaint with this Weber Smokey Mountain is this door here is almost unnecessary. This thing doesn't seem like you need to add charcoal. Like I said, I've gone 11 hours on it. What they could have done was made the door about this wide to this wide to swing open so you could get to that second grate. So this Weber does, you know, you have two levels of cooking on it. Now if you were doing 2 racks of ribs, or not 2 racks, but if you had ribs on both levels, at some point you would have to come in here, take off the top rack, reach down in there, switch them out. You know, if you're doing like a pork butt on the bottom and then you have ribs on top, then you'd be fine. So that's my only complaint as far as this goes. But if you're thinking about buying a Weber Smokey Mountain, I'm telling you, whether you buy it used on Craigslist, they're anywhere from $50, like I bought this one for, up to, I've seen about $220. But even at $300, this is a bargain. This thing has like changed the whole way I look at barbecue. So instead of waking up early in the morning to do a brisket at like, you know, 5:30 in the morning and cooking all day, I'll throw a brisket on at 8 o'clock at night, wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning, and it's done. Temperature hasn't fluctuated, anything like that. So anyway, as far as Weber Smokey Mountain goes, 1 to 5 stars. I'm going to give this 6 stars, and I am looking for another one used. And you know, I've kind of been looking at that 22-inch just because I think it would accommodate some ribs a little bit better, but the 18 seems to be just as good. As far as how you want to use it, sorry to keep going back and forth, when you're running this, you want these bottom vents to be wide open. So all 3 of the bottom vents, and you're going to control it with this top vent up here. You can, like I said, control it from the bottom if a bunch of wind is coming in, but I haven't found that necessary yet. I did one day when it was really windy. But anyway, sorry to be so long-winded. If you're thinking about buying a Weber Smokey Mountain, go out and buy it. Look on Craigslist; they're all over the place, anywhere from, like I said, $50 to $200. It's a bargain at $300. Thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue and let me run my mouth. Comment, subscribe, take a look at some of my older videos. We'll check you out later.